Kentucky lawmakers gavelled in for the final day of the 2026 legislative session today.
WLKY's Edward Smith went to Frankfort to see what their final decisions were.
Body shall come to order.
Wednesday marked Kentucky lawmakers' final day of the 2026 legislative session. At least 130 bills have been signed into law by the governor. Lawmakers overrode at least 30 of his vetoes. And 18 pieces of legislation have become law without the governor's signature. One of those bills to become law is Senate Bill 104, or the HALO Act, which establishes a buffer zone around first responders. The new law, expected to take effect soon, bans individuals from getting within 25 feet of a first responder while they're working after being warned not to get close. It's designed to stop people from interfering with the work of police, firefighters, EMS, and federal immigration agents. Those found in violation would face a misdemeanor charge for the first offense and up to a felony charge for the fourth offense.
These are people who serve our communities every day, and we want to make sure that they, number one, are safe when they do their jobs, like everybody who works a job expects to be safe when they do their job.
Senator Matt Nunn is the primary sponsor of the legislation that he says mirrors similar moves in other states.
A significant number of concerns, not just from law enforcement, but emergency personnel, like EMS personnel. They deal with these kind of situations on a daily basis.
Opponents of the measure have raised concerns the law will prevent people from photographing or recording law enforcement. Senator Mike Nemes of Shepherdsville co-sponsored the legislation and says under the law they still can from 25 feet away.
It's a very serious matter for law enforcement or a fire department to be doing their job, and you're interfering with that. It's a lot of times life on the line.
In Frankfort, Edward Smith, WLKY News.
And the legislation is expected to take effect this summer.